Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 17, where we placed Arsenal. Things are going fairly well in the Prem, even though we just lost to Tottenham in a disappointing loss with awful defense. But we leave that behind and look forward to the Benfica game in the Champions League and the Everton game away in their home ground, which if we win both games here, we go first in the Champions League group, and we might still stay second. It all depends on how Stoke plays. Hopefully they lose so we stay second and improve our title chances. But let's move on to the Benfica game. They're still first in the group, but if we win, we will take over that first place, and all we have to do to come first in the group is to win the game against Dynamo Kiev, which is in the next episode, I believe. There should be Benfica, Everton, another Premier League game, and then Kiev again. But Kiev should really win. We lost disappointingly at home, of all places, but we are after that revenge. Liverpool wins over City 4-0. Surprising. Aguero with the own goal. How does a striker score an own goal? Stoke loses, that means they were still second. 2 red cards, Cedric and Imbula. Sunderland loses to Chelsea. West Ham wins over Leicester. United also wins over Everton. And Watford Swansea 1-1. West Brom Bournemouth 0-0. Things are looking up, except that Liverpool now has is it a 5-point lead now? Yes it is. So Liverpool is looking good for the title at the moment. Very good for the title, I have to say. But it's all focus on Benfica now to take the win and take the number 1 spot in the group. Because that's the way how we'll avoid teams like Bayern München, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. That's how we avoid those teams, by winning the group. I don't even want to have City in the Champions League. And the pre-match conference, we're skipping that one as usual. Hull Burnley, Hull wins 3-0. Barcelona still trailing in the La Liga. Christian Hotly tipped for European Golden Boy. Okay. So like I said, still injured. Mertesacker on his way back. Doubt he will ever play though. Will probably leave in the winter transfer. So I can buy a new centre back. So like I said, injured. Gets replaced with Isak. Which will be... Who will I bring? Iwobi, sure. So Isak as a complete forward isn't working that well. So we're switching those two. And submitting the lineup. So this is probably one of the most important games. No, it's not. The second game against Victoria Pelsen was probably more important. Because that was the one that actually brought us to move out of the group contention and not going out in typical Arsenal ways. Even though Arsenal usually moves on the group, they usually go out in the first knockout round because they are so unlucky in their draws. Like recently they got Bayern 2 years in a row. That's not fun. Not fun at all. But the game is underway. We have a free kick. Take the shot, somebody. It's a pen. We have a pen. Who have we put as a penalty taker? I don't remember. Is it Özil? No, it's Cazorla. He scores. He scores. We are 1-0 up. We're taking that first place, even though it's just the 9th minute. But we have put ourselves in a very good position here. A win here is exactly what we need, also for our confidence. Also, Victoria Pilsen is winning against Kiev at the moment, which is also nice. Because that means that Dynamo Kiev is out of the running for moving out of the group, and Isak scores. What a beautiful goal. What a replacement for Lacazette that's injured. Jockek with a beautiful pass. And that finesse from Isak. He is cool all the way to the shot, and he slots it in the far right. Maybe not so far, but yeah, you know what I mean. This Lindelöf guy, Lindelöf, I see him as the replacement for Mertesacker. He's cheap, he's fairly young. Well, not cheap exactly, but fairly cheap, fairly young. He's fairly good as well, and Sanchez scores as well. This looks like it's gonna be a goal fest. Who did with the assist on that one? Is it Cazorla? No, it's Isak with a goal and an assist. Like I said, your starting position here is in danger. But will Isak get enough playing time before Lacazette is back though? That's the question. Isak almost scores again. We have a corner here. Will there be anything of it though? No, it goes past everyone and it's a goal kick. So far 3 goals in 1 off, looking very good. Gonna do a passionate talk here relative to your performance. Keep it going, lads. With no subs yet, I'm gonna do a bit of time wasting at the end of the game. So Kiev has turned their game around and are now winning 2-1. Will be disappointing. That means that either we are going out of the group, Kiev are going out, or Benfica are going out. It all depends on how the last game of the group goes. All 3 teams are in contention of moving out of the group. All 3. And Mitroglou scores. A disappointing goal here. We can't keep a clean sheet yet again. But why is there 3 people running toward Pizzi here and no one covering Mitroglou? No one. We had 3 people coming out towards Pizzi. What the actual hell, man? Let's bring out the Welsh Rambo for Mohammed and also Sandro for Leyoun. And we wait with the last sub to do a bit of time waste towards the end of the game. Jonas almost was there. 75th minute now. We have made our 2 subs. It's a nice free kick from Sanchez and it's a golazo. Goal, 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 goal. What a beautiful free kick. Look at that. The keeper has no chance. No chance. We're storming up in first. Now we make the sub for Iwobi instead of... No, you know what? Let's bring out Jockek for Dragovic. The strikers need... What am I saying? Jockek needs to rest a bit. They look tired. Put it into the box, please. Someone put their head on it. That's come to nothing. So, fairly sure to say that we have won this game with 3 goals, maybe even more if we can get anything from this. Almost. Good defense there. So we win 4-1. Sanchez with 2, Isak with 1, and Cazorla with 1. Only 2 assists though. 1 from Isak and 1 from Jockek. The one from Jockek. Holy shite, that's a fine pass. Jesus. So we're now first. As you can see, all 3 teams are still in contention for first place even. So if we lose the Kiev game, we're going out and playing Europa League. But if we win or draw, we're moving out. But if we win, we take the first place. And if we draw, we might take first depending on how the Benfica Pelton game goes. But they will most likely win that game. So we have to win to take first, sadly. So we're moving on to the Everton game. I will see you at the Everton game. So here we are, the Everton away game. A difficult game to win. We are the lineup we're playing is the same as the Champions League game we just won, because Lacazette is still injured for 3 to 5 days. Will he miss the next game as well? That is a maybe on that one. But we have the usual bench here and the normal lineup except Isak for Lacazette then, which had a hell of a game last game. Hopefully he can do it again and have a very nice game against Everton here. So Liverpool looks like they've lost. Also Stoke drew and Tottenham has won. So we're currently in 4th, but we haven't played yet. So we're still second, technically still second. Aaron Ramsey is set to make his 200th league appearance for the club today. Just how much does he mean to everyone here? Ooh, he's truly fantastic and I hope he marks the occasion with a top performance. Now we will probably have a very shit one. I would ask you to talk because you usually put out the best line. You usually fuck those up. So we start the game off here with the ball and we lose it more or less straight away. So as long as the defense can hold up, I think we will have a good game. But if the defense defend like they did against Benfica when they scored, we're screwed. If they defend like they did the rest of the game, we're fine. So far we had great defense here. Sanchez is through. Like I said, he gives the ball to Isak. I almost said Lacazette, but it's Isak who scores. It is some beautiful plays. Look at the passing here. Outside the area. Right up to that right top corner. Beautiful stuff. Can we keep this up? Nothing happening after the goal though. They have a throw in very close to the area here. We steal the ball right back. Alexis Sanchez should have done something else there than just take the shot from that far out. That bad of an angle, so they have a free kick in a dangerous area. Somehow that gets blocked. They still have the ball though. And Lukaku is offside. Almost half time now. Still 1-0 to us. Not much happening this game. We've seen about 3 stuff so far this half. Our goal. Their free kick. And Sanchez half attempt. I don't know what the hell that was. So anyone that really tired or something? Maybe Koscielny. Do we have anything? No, we don't. Then start the second half. So what we need here is one more goal to stay slightly more safe. Because I don't like to have a one-goal lead only. There they go. Oh, Delafu misses. Check with a beautiful save. Important save. Isak offside. Baines offside. Cleverly comes in. Isak offside again. Valencia offside. Coleman yellow card. Iwobi comes in for Isak. And also El Neni for Chaka. 15 minutes left and Delafu offside. Behring with the throwing, gets it to Sanchez, who doesn't get the ball. Behring cleans it up though, gives it to Mustafi. El Neni on the ball now, gets a beautiful pass to Evobi. He doesn't get the ball in though. He rounds the keeper but doesn't get anything off from it. And now Bolasi almost scores, but Czech is there, the man of the match for me so far. The corner comes to nothing again. Iwobi, use your pace. Sanchez, use your pace. Iwobi is on free on the other side. Get the ball to the other side. You had two dudes there, completely free. Iwobi and probably like Özil. Cazorla hits the bar. But Sanchez was offside, so it doesn't really matter. Cazorla gets subbed for Chamberlain. Please, please. No. No, how do you miss? It's a corner though. Özil puts it in. That's the worst corner I've ever seen. If they score from this, I would be so pissed. But it comes to nothing. 2 minutes left. Everton, Lukaku is offside. 1 minute left now. Do not screw this up, please. Not this late in the game. If you're gonna do anything, score. Shoot, 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 please, please. Sanchez! 2-0 after Chamberlain's shot. It deflects from the keeper and Sanchez is there to take the goal. The defense from Everton seems to think Stecklenburg had that covered because they were coming back out. Big mistake from Everton there. We win 2-0 at Goodison Park. Fantastic. We're still second in the league. We're still in a great shout for the title. Tottenham trailing by 1 point. Then Stoke and United. Then we had Chelsea. City down in 11th place now. They're falling in the table here. Liverpool still first with 28 points. But has worse goal difference as us. So we can get level with them. We will take first. Or even if they lose one time, they will drop. So that's a nice 2-0 victory over Everton. Tottenham wins over Liverpool with 3-1. Any other surprising results here? Not really. Well, this result is kind of shocking. 1-0 only. So, next up is Everton and then Kiev. The game that decides if we're going through as first, second, or going through as third to Europa League, which would be a huge disappointment. I can't stress that enough how disappointing that would be if we lose to Kiev. I know it's away, but we can't lose. If we lose, the season has lost its not the main purpose to win the league, but the Champions League gets us lots of cash to buy players with. So, yeah. So, Koscielny on form. He played well. We kept a clean sheet for once. So the table is we're second. Top goal scorers Sanchez and Lacazette. Most assists Behring, Sanchez and Lacazette on 5 assists each. Best pass completion Aaron Ramsey on 90%. That's really good. Player of the match awards Sanchez and Lacazette on 3 each. Yellow cards Beirin Mustafi on 7. No red cards so far. We have scored the most goals in the league. Conceded 17 goals, which is 11th best. Fairly crap. Yellow card we are on 20 with that's 9th. And red card with 0 and average attendance on 59,897, which is actually second highest. How much does the Emirates take? It's more or less full every game. We're missing how many seats? 500 or so, that's not much. We're more or less selling out every game we're playing, which is exactly what we need. Because all that cash. So, as I've said before, next up is Watford. And then Kiev, the game that decides our Champions League fate. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.